Welcome back to Charlotte's Foliage. So somebody asked me what was going on in the garden, and I decided to go in and do a little short video. I had a evergreen bush here where my foot is, and I replaced it with this beautiful zinnia plant and a vinca. I think it's a vinca. I have some more over there. Let me see if I can pan in that little bucket or tub there. But yeah, sometimes your plants die off and you have to replace them. As you can see, this tree is browning right here. That's what I had to do with the other tree that was similar to this. And I have another one that's doing the same thing. It's so disappointing though, you guys, because I spent money on these bushes. These two are getting a little bit of shade right here. These are blue junipers. And I'm gonna put I put some fabric underneath them, but I'm going to be soon putting some pins down. And when I say pins, I'll show you here. I got a couple of pins there. They're sticking up because that surface may have a rock or something underneath it, and I still need to do that. But today what I did was I sprayed for weeds. You see all these weeds coming through my neighbor's fence, and they're growing all over my ground here. This is not grass, it's just a vine that keeps growing and growing. And it's very frustrating because it chokes out your plants in your flower bed. So you can see over there by the rocks, it's come through the rocks and it's all the way in that bed. Even though I've mulched this bed, I've put cardboard in this bed. That's why I'm putting weed fabric all over my yard, as you can see. That's a new thing that I did. Another thing that I did was I had my husband mow the lawn, and I cut back all these blue flowers here. I think they're called not cone flowers, blue buttons, or I forget the other one, but I believe they're blue buttons. They're beautiful flowers, but they grow so long and tall and vertical, and then they start leaning over and they don't look very good. So I cut down some of them, and I cut the heads off others so that they can continue to push out flowers. But I'm not happy with that particular flower. I am happy with this Rebeccae and or black-eyed Susie, whichever one you want to call it. It has multiplied in size. These two evergreen bushes, so far, they're doing good. And I think it's because up above here, there's a tree giving it somewhat of some shade. Flanking this bench here, I have two fox ferns. And I just put them there temporarily because I don't know what I'm going to do with them. And then my hostas are doing good, but I need to mulch this bed here because it looks a mess. And eventually I want to put black fabric all the way down there where my garden is. As you can see here, I already have placed the black fabric down this area here, all the way till you get to my cactus garden. And there's my cactus garden. I kind of like that. I can't wait till the cactuses start growing really good. I got some limelight hydrangeas that look like they're trying to bloom. They are beautiful. I like the beautiful clusters. And this fern here, I replaced the evergreens that died off, and it's doing good so far. And then this is my pink hydrangea. It looks like it's already flowered. I don't know. I need to water it. It's not looking too good. And I replaced another evergreen with this fern, and I kind of like the fern. Again, these are these blue flowers that keep leaning over. And here I have a beautiful black-eyed Susie plant there, and it is just multiplied in size. And beyond that area are those hostas again, as you can see, and they're doing really good. We already had the hostas, Okay, and as we go this way, today I was able to put some weed fabric underneath this bush. I forget the name of that bush. Um, but it has grown and gotten really healthy. And those two small bushes there are growing. They've been there. I forget the name of those too. And then ligustrum, I believe that's a variegated ligustrum there. And it had died back, but it looks like it's trying to come back. We got a few hostas and a tomato plant over there. Right here we have a rose bush that we had up front. We brought to the back and put it in a pot. Got some marigolds and I got some collard greens still growing. And here's another part of that same rose bush. So yeah, we just did the lawn today. Nothing special or new that we're planning, but we always like to share in the progress. And this is a Shasta daisy that has already flowered, and it too is beautiful. It had me wondering if it was going to grow or not, but because it took a while. We got a couple of hostas flanking the little bench here under the tree. And then you guys know about our grasses on the back wall there, on the back fence. So that's about it. Everything is, we got some nasturtiums growing here. And we did have some petunias there, but they died back. These are still going strong, the peach colored ones. So. And then this is the rest of the garden here. We just walked past it a few minutes ago. I did plant some